Let's do a little step. First, we're going to increase our circulation from the resting steady state into the exercise steady state. March and circle your fists. We have a kitty with us today. We have a kitty. Reverse the circles. Step tap on the step. Thumb to the little finger, circle the wrists. Reverse. Side touch, thumb to the ring fingers. Reverse. Back touch, thumb to the middle fingers. Reverse. Drag ham squeeze. Index fingers. Reverse. Side leg and circle your thumbs. Reverse. There goes kitty. Side walking palm circles. Other hand on top. Step tap on the step. Palms together, tips over the tops. Side touch and circle your index fingers, keeping the hands together to work the backs of the hands. Reverse the circles. Touch back, circle your middle fingers. Reverse. Drag ham squeeze. Ring fingers. Reverse. Side leg and circle your little fingers. Reverse. Side walking fingers up and forward. Humans do not move sideways well. We have to train it. And the thumbs. Step tap on the step. Touch the front of each section of each finger with the thumb of the same hand. Side touch, touch the back of each section of each finger with the thumb of the same hand. Step touch back, touch the fronts and backs of your thumbs with each finger of the same hand. Drag ham squeeze and go wrists to tips and fingertips to the outside. Side leg punch into your opposite palm. Step tap on the step. I've seen people start class just going right onto the step. That's the equivalent of just running the minute you leave the house. Don't walk first, don't warm up first. So I disagree with it. I have 3 risers. Took me a long time to get up that high. That's fine. 1 foot on. Wag side to side. Lean in. Ease up. Back leg back. Back leg arm in the air. Circle overhead. Heel up down. Reverse the circle, bend the back knee in. Push the arms out, push into good posture, push the knee down. Hands on your hips, circle your ribs towards your front leg. Come up on the step. What was the back leg? Swing it. Hip up down. Put that foot on the step, other foot down. This one side to side. And toes up and pivot. Ease up, back leg back, back leg arm in the air, circle overhead, and the heel goes up down. Reverse, bend the back knee in. Push the arms out, push into good posture, push the knee down. Hands on your hips, circle your ribs towards your front leg. What was the back leg? Swing it. Come on up. Hip up, down. Come on down. Circle one arm. Reverse. We're going to do some choreography today that coincides with muscle attachments rather than choreography that is pattern-based dance-like motions. Other arm. Reverse. Both arms. Really get into them shoulder blades. There's my camera. Reverse. Alright, we're going to start by stomping on the step. 4, 3, 2 now. 3, 2, other side. Other side. If you start just getting up and down on the step, other side. Singles. There'll be a percentage of your people that can do it, but there'll be a percentage of your people that can't do it. And then they'll hate step, and that's no good. Alright, now, hips are square. Don't turn like this. Turn your leg pigeon-toed, lift right there for the tensor fasciae lata muscle at the front corner of the hips. If you turn your hips, you're going to go to gluteus medius. We want to go right here, tensor fasciae lata. Six repetitions until the afferent and efferent neurons share information. That's the motor nerves from your brain out and the sensory nerves from your body in. I think that's why we've always done 6 to 12 repetitions. 12 really being the upper limit to create hypertrophy. If you go beyond 12, your body starts shifting over to cardio-like work. That's why 6 to 12 repetitions is for creating muscular development. Alright, now, we're going to do gluteus maximus. Going to push back at a diagonal. The gluteus maximus attaches diagonally. Push, pull. Lean your body to counteract the weight of your leg, because if you just go like this, your body weight's going to go that way. So, lean your body that way, the opposite of your leg weight, so that you can really squeeze the muscle. It's good if you can hang on to something, even like a walking stick, because you really want to squeeze these muscles. This is different than a regular step workout. This is a muscular squeezing workout. I had an in-person class, and one of the other teachers had a whole bunch of sticks that were padded, and she was gracious enough to let us use them, which was just lovely of her. Now the ham curl, you don't really need to hang on as much. From the top of the calf to the mid-thigh and pelvis, the muscles that bend the knee, knee flexion. Hamstrings, there are 4 of them. Biceps brachii long head, biceps brachii short head, semimembranosus and semitendinosus. Oh, the weird names of the muscles. The weird names of the muscles. Alright, now, side leg toes forward. Gluteus medius lateral fibers. Go into good posture in the lower body on top of this step every time. Don't hunch over, doing the social language of hard work. You are here to take care of your body, not to tell other people that you're working hard by using bad posture. Most of the time other people will never care anyway. They have their own hard work, and they don't really look at you and see that you're working hard. Even if you are, they more often will just find it to be interesting, or they'll go back to doing whatever they're doing themselves. Such is life. So, hunch not, push yourself into good posture. Now, straight leg swing is for the rectus femoris, right up the center of the femur, from the front of the hip bone to the kneecap, to the bottom of the kneecap, long skinny muscle. Straight leg swing. Do not bend and then straighten. That is no. Just take a straight leg and swing it. Breathe in, breathe. Now, the quadriceps are being exercised every time we step on the step, and they are a very big muscle. Yay! We're not doing anything muscularly specific for their development, We are using them to raise the heart and breathing rate. Heart rate and breathing rates. The heart rate and the breathing rate. Heart and breathing rates. I can talk. I know how. All right, now. Toes up. Push into the edge of the step. Gracilis. Although this exercise is more muscularly specific than anything else, you still get some cardio. Now, toes down, push in. Adductor magnus oblique fibers. Is my wire tickling my back? Yes. Squeeze into good posture in the lower body on top of the step every time. Pretty much, if you're squeezing your lower body into good posture, your upper body gets pushed into good posture. I need the fan. Hold on. La la la. Fan club. Keep going. And now I like to go to the end of the step. You can do it in the middle of the step. Pigeon-toed, push out, and then push in. But I like it better from the end of the step. Toe in, slide out, push in. So we're doing gluteus minimus, anterior half, and the adductor brevis, 1/2. And yes, I'm hanging on overhead. When you hang on, you squeeze more clearly on the muscles rather than wiggling around and sort of trying to get a squeeze. What happens when you wiggle around is you end up working your foot muscles, which is good, but you do it at the expense of the intended muscle contraction. So hanging on in this situation is preferable. It's the joy of having a low ceiling. Just hang on right there. Put your hands up and have a good stretch. All right. Toes out. Slide out, push in. This is gluteus minimus, lateral half, and the adductor brevis, the other 50%. Very strange little exercise. Effective enough nonetheless. We're getting some contractions in those muscles, and we're getting nice cardio. With our Halloween decorations, I remember the second year that I was certified, way back in the early 90s, I was walking by some Halloween decorations, including a cardboard skeleton representation, and I said, hey, wait a minute, I can name all those bones. And since then, skeleton has been my absolute favorite Halloween decoration, Halloween costume and decoration. I like these ones here. All right, now we're going to bend the knee and pivot for the piriformis. Look at my heel. Yeah, there you go. I'm easily amused. All right. The knees are side by side. Not the knee is not in front of the other one. Piriformis is up here. They don't have to actually be touching. Just don't have the knee in front or behind the body. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Tis the season for skeleton costumes. La 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 la. I'm perfectly happy with pumpkins and witches brewing up good things in their cauldrons, and bats and cats and trees with no leaves and longer nights. That's enough for me. I don't need the horror shows. That's not my style. No, thank you. No, thank you. I just like regular old Halloween. Just a harvest festival. My cousin, who is a librarian, told me that women were brewing beer. Wait a minute, we need new exercise. Okay, now pigeon-toed, push your leg backward. This is adductor magnus vertical fibers. Pigeon-toed, knee straight, push straight backward. My cousin said these women had cauldrons, and they were wearing black because it hides the dirt. And because they had a lot of grain and hops around, they would get mice, so of course they had cats. And that in a busy inn, pub, everybody's wearing hats. And if you wanted another beer in a crowded room, it was easier to pick out the lady with the beer if she had a pointed hat. Nobody else had pointed hats. That's what my cousin told me. She said, so then the men wanted to get in on this lucrative beer sales idea, and so the men started to disparage the women with their cauldrons and their cats and their black clothing and their hats and a broom, and they called them witches, but they were just brewing beer. That's what my cousin said. All right, toes in, slide out. This is gluteus medius, anterior third. And breathe, and breathe. So we're almost done. It's a nice little cardio. Just a little bit, squeezing all around the specific muscles of the hip that drastically affect the knee and lower back. They're really not independent because the foot bone's connected to the shin bone, connected to the knee bone, connected to the thigh bone, connected to the hip bone, and the spine stacked on top of that. Now, in our culture, ballet is considered graceful, and it is, but we've ended up with people who think that this is mandatory to walk with your toes out. And so all of the muscles that go pigeon-toed get weak. Let's do toes out. This is the posterior third of the gluteus medius, right there. Right there, right there, right there. They're right, all there, right on the side. The knee is a hinge joint. Gravity is a constant. So if you walk with your toes out or in, you're using your knee crookedly. And it is not designed for that. Ballerinas tend to have terrible walking because they're trying to walk with their toes out, abusing their knees. Dance with your toes out. Walk with your toes forward, please. The knees will thank you. There are too many people that age poorly, not from aging itself, but from body usage or food choices or lack of exercise. But we come under body usage. All right, now, knee up, point the toes, flick side to side, and push. So this is peroneus, I think this is longus, and then this is pectineus. The upper inner, it's a triangle shaped right at the inner corner of the thigh. This is strange. After I did all the other exercises, I had to try to figure out how to get these in. The pectineus is one of the ones I wanted to get in, but this tipping of the ankles became so important that I decided to put it into a lot of extra places in classes. We want those ankles strong and agile. Yay! Now, sartorius. Rub your foot actually on your leg. I've tried rubbing it on the front. It doesn't feel the same. Rub it on the back. Rub, rub. You have to actually rub it because it's hard to get a resistance because we're not just going against gravity with this muscle. So rub it from this part of your shin all the way up, the longest muscle in the body. Skinny string of a muscle, but very long. And 5, 5, and 6, and 6. Now, flex the foot, tip side to side. Peroneus longus tertius and brevis. I think this one is brevis. I have a little dyslexia. Now, to get tertius, we'd have to curl the toes under and tip side to side. Most people will get massive foot muscle cramps from that, so we're just doing these 2 for now. That's my executive decision. If we're not doing 100%, we got to do a gosh darn good version of 85%, which is usually about 70% more than most people are doing. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Alrighty. A little bit of cardio. Please feel free, I shouldn't have said this at the beginning. 1 step, no risers, 1 riser, 2 risers. It did take me 30 years to get up 3 risers. But, let me see. I started in 05. Yeah, it took me 24 years to get up to 3 risers. Yeah, and that was 20 years ago. Yeah, it's been that long. It's been that long. Wait a minute. Stomp on the step. 91 to 01 to 05. All right, 14 years of step. I know, I have to do my math backwards. I have to fight the dyslexia every step of the way. 14 years of step before I got to 3 risers. My boss was 15 years younger than me. She still is. And she was pregnant out to here with her 3rd child. I mean out to here. She was on 3 risers. And I said to myself, why is she stronger than me? For goodness sakes. So I went up on 3 risers in 2005. Yay. But you definitely don't have to. You'll find even with no risers, you're getting good cardio. And you're definitely squeezing all these little muscles. Alright, side leg lift. Right on the often neglected gluteus medius. Now feet apart. On this one, the toes do turn out. And reach over. And reach over. Inhale up, exhale down. Now back to the hands together. Come straight up the middle. Walk it in, pull it in, walk it in, pull it in. Palms forward. Put that on camera. Palms forward. The muscles are down in here. Press forward, straight arms. V. Thumbs to the back, push back, straight arms. Thumbs to the front, push back, straight arms. T. Thumbs to the back, push back, straight arms. And thumbs to the back, push back. Now, closed hands, pivot. Open hands, pivot. Straighten and pivot. Close hands, pivot. Arms in front, pull apart. Palms forward, pull straight back. And then thumbs to the back, push back. Hands on your lower back, elbows back. Wait, my speaker's moving around. Circle one arm. Reverse. You don't have to go this fast or this wide, but you can walk your fingers up the wall to get some more range of motion in your shoulders. But I do suggest you do it twice a day, reverse. You don't want to get less shoulder action on purpose. You want to keep it active as much as possible. Keep both of them active. All right, both and both. While we're talking about both, let's do both. Reverse. And on the step, one heel down, knee straight, arm in front of the body, elbow straight. And then bend the back knee, arm up and over. So knee is bent, elbow is bent. And breathe. Not a full stretch, just a little bit of a lengthening. Other side. Please feel free to join my long stretch classes. Very luxurious, darling. Very dessert-like in many ways. All right, bend the knee, arm up and over. And breathe. Inhale up, exhale down. Nice work. See you sooner.